Hey everybody, this is Bigwigs and welcome back to Blood Bowl 2 Team Orcs. 3 wins. Our first feelingly deserved win occurred last episode. That felt very good. This is the moment where we steamroll people. Except these two guys are injured. I'm not sure if they're going to miss this game. But we'll find out in a moment. Yes. We will find out in a moment. Oh! Dark Elf team! I have a journeyman and no cash, so... he's gonna have a lot of... oh, yeah, that's a lot. I have played a Dark Elf... I played as a Dark Elf team originally in, like, offline against the computer. Wander Apothecary's extra team training. People I don't think... get Bloodwiser. Maybe I overvalue Bloodwiser babes, but I feel like I don't. But whatever. You know, he didn't get any magic spells, so that's what I'm most happy about. I know Dark Elves are... they're very similar to High Elves, except they don't have catchers, they have runners. And I don't think they have throwers. Yeah, we'll see in a moment. Wonder if he got his assassin. This looked like a new team in the team 1000. Team value of 1000. So they might not even have that many rerolls or an apothecary, which is why he bought those two things. I turned out the commenters, by the way. I just kind of like, I don't really want the commenters. Opposing team has won the toss. It's still a bit weird I get their subtitles popping up. I might have to turn that off as well, because now I find myself pausing to read them. But hey. Shit happens. I feel like my... do people just always watch the cutscenes, which is why this happens? Because if so, then, you know. Oh, gee, I'm in defense. What a surprise. He has a runner. Blitzer. The thing about the Dark Elves is that they have the ability to have 4 blitzers, which this man has elected to take. It appears. Yeah, he has 4 blitzers. Kinda sucks, but what can you do? Not much. That's the answer. We'll do that. Yep. Confirm. By the way, wish you could click and drag sometimes. This sit makes a bit more sense. Look at this. There you go. Tackle zones are all set in place now. Everything's nice and set up. Confirm the overwrite. 3 rerolls versus his 3 rerolls, but he had to buy those. So, yes. That's why he only has 4 blitzers and nothing like a chaos witch or something like that. And he looks like he's putting his lineman up with the other lineman I have. Where's my shit lineman? Are you the shit lineman? No, you're back here. Yeah, this guy. Ugh. I've played with a journeyman like in every match except for the first one where I murdered somebody. Hopefully we can fix that one day. Hello. This is a weird setup. The arrow strategy. You know, they combine forces to create the arrow attack. It goes straight into the goal at the end zone. Into the apple. I mean, I am on defense, so it makes sense to like stack me up for attack so that we can get some easy hits here. Ball's pretty close here. It You can make some moves here. Moves will be made. This will actually be my first time facing against an elf team. Usually it's exclusively Skaven. And so I feel like I'm a bit too used to fighting the Skaven. These guys do have a lot of agility, and so they will be dodging quite a bit. And they're at cage up, which is understandable. That is a poor cage. So you want room for the runner to run. He's I mean, that's just what you want. At this rate, he's gonna have to run around here to get anywhere, or run around. He's gonna have to run this way. They're going for it already. Surprised he did that instead of like punching my guys first. He might be a new player. This guy might be a new player. He's like, alright, more bodies around the ball means the ball's better off. That's just facts. He didn't understand how this worked, for instance. We should have had this guy move up if he wanted that to work. He also followed. I'm not sure if there's a good reason for that. Well, that one worked. I feel like this guy's a new player. Alright, no injuries so far. I wonder if he'll reroll. That'd be a waste of a reroll. You know what? He knows how to use his rerolls. First things first, I want this guy to come. Liar? Now, what do you mean I'm not orcs? Nah. I'm green and stuff. There you go. Call me a liar. Doesn't even know what orcs look like. He's clearly a new player. Yeah, this guy come here just so he's in a bit more of a position. You're now a blitzer, so we'll just do some of that. And we'll also follow. Wow, that was quick. Wow! He didn't reroll it, did he? He couldn't. It's too early in the game to do that. Alrighty then. I want people who probably won't be able to be used down here to come over and help punch. Probably should have sent my blitzer down there to do that. What do I know? We're gonna stay because I don't want to get punched. I'm not planning on blitzing these guys, so I should take my less risky rolls and do this first. I also like this. You know? You know? Yeah, I'll do this. Nice. Do that way. Stay or follow? Stay. And then this guy will come probably up around here to prevent any, like, oh, let's go this way now nonsense. And I still have you running around. If I put you here, you'll probably get damaged from being, you know, like, punched. If I put you here, there's less chance of that happening, but it sort of clogs up the whole area a bit. Or the holes, and the gaps in the offense here. Probably, like, right here. Just really lock these guys down. But then he just gets bashed here. If I was worried about people being bashed, then I'd probably just leave this guy here. Well, now there's a bit more of a room for them to run this way, but there's not much point marking them since they can dodge so well. So it feels like there's not much chance even giving them the chance to bash people. See? Them dodges. I also have them dodges, but... Who did that punch, by the way? Was it you, Lyman? No, it makes sense that it would sell something. What did he already have? I don't know. No, it was Gucci-chan. I remember Gucci-chan. See, like this, he can't... Unless he blitzes, people can't punch me here. See, he wants to move the cage over. But he's put his people right next to my guy, so now I can make some moves to break the cage open. Also, he's down a player. Yeah. This guy punching this guy will still have 2 dice. I think he like, has to go over here. It's a shame. He has armor though. Knock on wood. Yeah, he has armor. Ooh, that's a good spot for this guy. He's gonna be able to cut like 4 people from helping an assist. Those are some rolls, mate. There's some like serious rolls. So first things first. I mean, I'm gonna leave you alone here, but so it's a bit of a shame. But you know, shit happens. Well, I guess I'll punch you with this guy. I still have a reroll here, so also you're like the farthest away. No, we don't want that. Thank you. We will follow. Good stun. We'll park this guy right here just to help. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to do that. But, makes sense to hit you, though. And we will definitely follow. Now, the way I've set this up... Well, you'd have to bash this guy, I think, first. I've used my reel already. I'm nervous. It worked out. We will follow. Because now you can come, like, down here. And help? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know. This will only be a 1 dice if I go for it. But that is fine. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I cannot answer them. That. Oh, God. No. No! Have I misplayed? No, please stop! We'll also follow. I can't resist. Get lucky! Oh, he can use the drop-off thing, so he can pass it to another player if he wants to. This guy would probably be the best person to pass it to. But there is... it didn't matter. Oh, wow. I'm gonna check with my phone. Who the fuck just called? Right into my microphone. I don't know that number. So it's probably a wrong number. Oh, the action. This is down here now, isn't it? What happened? Who got knocked over? And then my guys got knocked over. They had you run down here. Oh, a pass. I mean... He can't run now? I have guys that can reach him, I think. Yep, that guy can reach him. I do have characters, I think. God, I'm moving my shit around. I'm sorry. You do not have dodge. You have dodge. Bad luck, mate. Turnover. He can't reach, so not much point in trying. You can totally reach, and you're unmarked. I'm gonna have you stand up, and then my blitzer man can punch this man. Damn. You can only move this way, so we'll have to follow him. That's actually really bad for me, because now I'll have to run through 2 tackle zones. Misplay, misplay. This guy still has a blitz chance, though. Why don't you change the dodge into, like, hang out down here? 83%. Let's do it! That guy does have block. Kind of scares me. There's a better chance of working out right now. I'd rather use my reroll to do... Oh, that's a going for it. Well, best chance of having a room the wall. Nice. We're gonna stay because I have going for it if I move. KO'd. It's really good on the blitzer. Nice. That moving here would be... It's unwise to leave it there, but it's unwise to move. So... Well, there's one person, it's unlikely that this will matter too much. I can start stacking players down here. We'll follow here. And if you stand here, then this will work out. Nice. Knock him back this way. We will stay. Freeze up this guy a little bit. To move right here. Just to keep these guys marked. And that's the turn. Not bad. Does someone here have 9 armor? Armor 9 plus, or do I have to roll a 9 plus? Over a 9. And then it'll be a dodge. And he doesn't have enough movement to get down here anyways. So, I don't think he's going to go for the ball. The Darkwing Ducks, I just realized. What's his character names? Corthil. Oh, he didn't name his team. Unless I've... No, it doesn't look like he named his team. Furton. This guy's hand over to here. Furton. Oh, risky, mate. Especially if he's planning on throwing the ball. I mean, these rolls aren't especially dangerous, but there's a lot of them. Now he's planning on throwing it, which is a 33% chance. I mean, it's not even a touchdown. I'll show you how some passing works, nerd. At least I'll try to show you how passing works, nerd. I'll move this guy probably like down here. Maybe like really far away down here. Before though, I might want to like beat people up. No, I don't. Short pass. Great job. Great job. That's what we'd like to see. Do this first. And we will follow. Not that we need to. Jesus Christ. They're dropping like flies out here. I appreciate the SPP, by the way. He's probably getting mad. This might be his first game with Dark Elves. Furtin. He won't be furtin anytime soon. Be furtin in his sleep. Why is it a 1 die? Ah, because both of you are marked by somebody. So this should be a 2 die. Yep. You can't move anymore, but you can move. So we're going to have you kind of just come down here to help mark people. But other than that, you're not going to be used for anything else. Great job. Knock you back that way. We'll stay here. That way you can have 2 die in this guy. It's a bit risky doing that, to be sure. And also, you're free to move, so I think we're going to have you come over and stand like right here. It's very good, very good. Also, you guys are a bit of a threat. I haven't used my blitz yet, have I? Oh well. We'll see how that works out. I gotta think about this. Is this okay? This is okay. Save my reroll. This guy has to go going for it, so he has to go through tackle zones to get here. So I'm fine with that. These guys are marked. I mean, marked isn't very important, but the still matters. They can't really get around here to the 1 tackle zone mark. Even if they do, they're always gonna have. There's always gonna be multiple people in here. He can't run very far. I mean, he can run up to here and help out somebody here. And once again, these rolls are very risky. I mean, he has no choice. He's down 3 people, and I'm not. I have dodge. I don't think following was a good idea, because now this guy can stand up, and then I'll have 2 dice in his person. Where before, if he had just stayed a bit closer, he might have been able to get a better tackle position going off. But maybe he feels he has to be super aggressive right now. Uh-oh. My 7 armor? Wait, he has 8 armor. Well, it doesn't matter, because 8 armor isn't much anyways. Ooh, I'm getting lucky on these rolls. Or he's getting very unlucky on these rolls. One of those is occurring. This guy here can attack for 2 dice. That was a mistake. Because this guy here can attack for 2 dice. And then once that happened, if he had knocked him down and followed, then he'd have 2 dice on this guy too. So this guy's a new player. He doesn't quite understand how the tackle zones work. Oh, he was planning on knocking this guy down so this guy could get away and blitz. But he also should have noticed that he just doesn't have enough distance for that. I'm not gonna give my ball to that guy. What do you think I am? I'm gonna give my ball to Squishy. That's what I'm gonna do. Where are you? You ain't nobody. You ain't shit, nerd. This person can't use rerolls because he's a loner. But it doesn't matter. We'll follow. Good job. Also stand up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So I want him to come here. He has lowered movement allowance, but I would really like him to level up. This guy also doesn't have throw, but I do still have my rerolls, so... Come on, baby. You can do it, Squishy! For daddy! Great job. Now these guys can just come over and mark these two. Probably by doing this. Can you do that? Is there any going for it? So there's no going for it there. I want this guy to get close towards the action. He's a bit more useful. He's down near the action. Stand up. You have dodge against his not dodge, so in theory you're going to beat him in rolls. You have block as well. Well, you're more important to knock down. Excellent. We'll follow. And Junk Trunk, let's see if you can get some SPP. Cool. Follow. Nah, it doesn't look like you can. We'll keep this guy here, just to mark these guys a little bit. Yep. It looks like Gucci-chan is... Not Gucci-chan. Squishy! Guaranteed to ding from this touchdown. And we're getting pretty close to the next half. I'm going to turn on the light. All is going well. I feel bad that I'm beating up a new player, because I feel like this guy's definitely a new player. He doesn't quite grasp the understanding of tackle zones, and, you know, different guys can have different numbers of dice on people. He's playing a really hard class for a new player. He should have probably played Orcs. Or maybe even Dwarves, because Dwarves are really simple. Like, very, very simple. You just sort of sit there and bash them until they're dead. Like, the point of the game is to, you know... Uh-oh. The Grutist. Come on, Grutist. Your name lives up, Grutist. Does that get here? He actually can't get here at all. He's gonna come down here. He's gonna wake this guy up. And he didn't attack with anybody. So... Oh, he's gonna blitz. Well, he'll have 2 dice there. No rerolls, so it's my turn now. Uh-oh. Stunned? Stunned. Junk Trunker is stunned, but that's fine. I'm going to give him an opportunity to get 2 of his players back. It's a 50% chance of those 2 players coming back, but it's still an opportunity nonetheless. Unless I want to take a second to tackle somebody. I can move this guy here. Then have you punch him. Does that work? Yeah, it works. I'll do it with this character. Nice. I'm going to stay. How would you like some more experience? You know, just in case. It doesn't work out. I'm really glad I did that. And we'll just take it to the goal. Squishy! Who got up? None. Unfortunate. Bad luck, mate. I'm gonna stick this. He has 2 turns to score. It's unlikely with no rerolls. I have no rerolls either. They've kicked them all their opponents. Now it's time to think defensively. I know exactly what happened when this guy picked Dark Elves, because the same thing that happened when I picked Dark Elves. It was like, oh, they got some pretty interesting units. I think I can play these guys. And I guess you eventually learn a lot after getting your ass handed to you, but you know. For instance, in this setup, he only has one dice on my guys. He only got 1 dice on my guys, you see? Unless he moves a character somewhere. He can blitz this character and this guy, and then he'll have 2 dice, but he should have just moved him into a position where he would have 2 dice to begin with. But again, he doesn't know about tackle zones, so... Ooh. Sweltering heat. That's not good for me, because I have more people, which can be rolled more, and... Well, it's not good for anybody. The first thing you do is pick up the ball. That's a bit risky because that can lead to an immediate turnover if you're not careful. You might want to like bash your guys or set up a defensive wall around the ball first. Because moving your guys has no risk to it. It's one of the few things in this game that you can do purposefully that'll improve your game. I was like, hey, if I do this, then nothing bad can happen. You should have done these moves first. Yeah, I can't reach him with this character. Are you Scooshy? You're not Scooshy. He's also left a few tackle zones open. I'll admit, I'm not the best at playing defensively with my tackle zones. So I'd probably make this mistake a few times. Like, alright, this guy's marked. Like, extra marked. You made a dodge there, and this character's not going to do anything because he's inside someone else's tackle zone. Bad luck, mate. He's left this guy completely open, but I'm not going to go after the ball because there's no point in really going after the ball. I'm going to set this guy up right here, so he's a little bit closer to the ball. You know how it is. I'm going to stand this guy up because I'm afforded that luxury. I'm going to hit you with him. After moving my characters a little bit more. Good job. Makes sense to do this with my linemen more than my other men. I still have a blitz somewhere. If I blitz this guy, then this guy can help with this tackle. Who's about to ding? Who would want to ding? No one's real close to dinging. You're not. Fuck you. You're actually not far away. And you are good at blitzing. What's it going for it? Fuck it. I'm playing badly now on purpose. Nice. I'll follow that through. Wasn't I just gonna mark him? Well, I can help with this guy now. Well, fuck. Well, I can still push him. Get some more tackle zones set up. Alright, these guys seem effectively marked. At least as marked as well I can get them. It's time for this side to run all the way over here. And just slowly choke the life out of them. You can stay here and mark this guy. And then I'll have one guy down here just in case. End turn. One turn to score. And then the second half starts, where I get the ball. Starting out, at least. Moving that character over there doesn't do anything. Doesn't make this guy hit harder. Ah, it sets up the cage, though. Not what I would have done. I would have taken this opportunity to hit as many people as possible. I have dodge. That dodge is really helping me. Grutus, you're awesome. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. He's gonna blitz. He has 1 dice. Ah, it worked out. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. It worked out. You will have 2 red dice, sir. You will also have 2 red dice. Yeah, that's right. He will still have 2 red dice because this guy can't help tackle. Stunned. Like a punk bitch. So here's a cool trick. You can try at home. You might not want to, but a trick you can try at home. I can move 1 player right into here. It'll have to be you, unfortunately, because you're blocking the only access path into there. And now when I attack this guy, I can choose who to move out of the field. I mean, first we're gonna, you know, set some stuff up. We're gonna wake you up. What do you think these guys? Not just yet, I don't. Maybe something like this. Actually, I plan on moving you here. So there's really no good place to put you. Except maybe here. You know, if everything works out, that is. It doesn't matter if this is a turnover. I just don't want to get, like, you know, like injured and on the block. Just like this. Fuck me. Ah, shit. Didn't work out. Halftime. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. Fuck. Alright, Sweltering Heat's kicked in. 2 of his guys. 1 of my guys. So, not much has changed, except I lost a player. Tweaking says players up in defense. I might keep my offense as is. We'll see what his defense is. Because obviously I've been pretty lucky on the armor break rolls. So there's a chance I can make things work out. Now, since I know he doesn't quite understand tackle zones, it makes sense for me to cage early on. Because there's a chance that he'll guide his people into my tackle zones, and then I can just bash him back. Like, kind of carefree. Yep, that's something. Just that's the noise that makes. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll put my catcher with dodge. Well, not anymore. Probably like... I mean, a perfect world would be like right here, but... Well, actually, I'm not planning on hitting this guy with any... I'm not planning on using this guy to hit anybody. So we can just come over here. Oh, yeah, I mean, I know. No. You just understand. No. You can come out. That's not really where I want you. But I kind of want you here. Now, the dream... You, Blitzer? No, I kind of want a Blitzer to be here. you my blitzer? No. You're my... Oh, you're the Grutist. Damn it. I'm kind of showing my hand here. So, this person should be here. So now these two guys are in tackle zones, which means they can't help when I punch this guy. But this guy can help too, so I should have 2 dice on this guy. I'll punch him, knock him back there, somehow throw the ball to my my catcher. With you know, my catchers have dodge. No, well, this would be a great chance to try and get them that. Throw the ball to one of these catchers, hopefully this one, and just have them run up the field, and then use my other players here to sort of cage around them. Alright, sounds good. Where's my shit guy that nobody loves? You. You're down here. I mean, if this roll here doesn't work out, then I'm a little bit fucked. But hey, whatever. Confirm setup. This might look like a random strategy to him, but in my eyes, it kind of works. It might be the first time I've tried to... Oh, it's still sweltering heat, by the way. So at the end of this drive, we'll... might lose a few more. That's not where I want the ball to be, because I can't pick that up with my guy. I can pick it up with you, but then I'd have to, like, punch you, which doesn't quite work out. Yeah, I could going for it, and then come over here and throw it. That's super risky when I can just, like, just have this guy come over here and pick it up. Ah. This has ended kind of weirdly. Well, plans have changed. You're still 1 dice. I mean, I can still hit you and try to hope the plan works out, because that's still my best roll I have. It would have worked out so perfectly too, you guys. Oh, no, this guy's free random motion. Who here has dodge, if anybody? You have dodge. Can you pick that up and then, like, throw it? A lot of bad things gonna happen here, but... Perfect. I'm going to stay. Why? Because now I don't need dodge. And have you pick this up and then run right over here. Toss it to you. Hope you work out. Oh, fuck. What about you? No, because you can't help. And then this guy can't help. Okay, have this guy come over here and mark him, and they'll give me 2 dice. Which will be nice. I want to hit him with this guy because I don't want to... Well, I want to hit him with this guy, actually, because it's 2 dice, and that's very important. Knock him over! Fuck. Thank you. Stay or follow. Very important. We'll follow. Stun's huge. Stun is huge. You run pretty far. You cannot run very far, so... My next is just to mark these guys here, but... No, you were mistaken. Oh, so you have to move first. So I probably want you, like, right around here. Okay, I don't have time. Nope. There's a chance they don't get here. That's a bad idea. That wasn't even a blitz. He's gonna blitz this character, I know. He needs to... Mate. Mate. Oh, he has block. Well, it's not gonna work. I don't care about this guy. It'd be nice to have like an extra body down here, but oh, you get him, buddy. My thrower can't help, so him marking this guy is just wasting his time. And my idea about caging it, that's totally fallen through, by the way. Well, not really. Here's what's... I can still... Here's the plan. This guy blitzes him. Or even just stands here. This guy punches him. And then... No, this guy blitzes him. Is that his reel? Oh yeah, I've used my reel, but he hasn't. He's probably mad. I'd be pretty upset. Ah, I don't think he realizes what's about to occur. So I blitz him with my guy. I mean, before we do that, we position people to do good things with their lives. First of all, you can just stand up and you'll be fine. I mean, the blitzer down here punching up my thrower doesn't mean anything to me. Can I just move you here? And then you have like the whole world at your fingertips, but before then. Yeah, there wasn't much point moving that guy there, in hindsight. But hey. Nice. So we do that way. We are definitely going to follow. Bad luck, mate. No long-term effects. Everyone says they're apothecary. This is just another permanent person that's out of the match, though. Ah, the weather's nice now. So... let me know if there's like a skip button here that you can click. Cool. So you pick up this. Well, first of all, what do we want from all of our players? And this guy to mark him. And, this guy to help. We want to stand up this guy. Need to pick up the ball. I want you to score the touchdown. Yeah, pretty much exactly what we want to do. Yeah, we'll take it. Smell something might get MVP for this, so that'll ding him. Also putting the score 2-0 at this stage in the game when I have more people than he does. Reserves 1. Dead and injured. Reserves 2. He is now 2 people down. And I am not. And he is down a blitzer and a lineman. Linemen are important anyways, so... this is acceptable. This is the first time I think I've fought a team that has lower team value than me. And is just also a worse player than I am. So I'm going to enjoy getting some SPP off of this. We're trying to get as many touchdowns as possible. Level up, you know, the Gundle tosser a little bit with some passes. Smell something the catcher is 5 out of 6. So if I can swing it, I would love to get him just to pick up the ball and throw it to anybody. Just to, you know, lock in that level. What else we got here? Gain his happiness, the lineman. He's pretty good. He's happy. He's loving life. As he is wont to do. Jung Trunker is still the odd man out. As a... no SPP. But Blitzer here. The Guffer. How could I forget? He's about to level. One more good hit and he'll level. I'm not sure what I'm going to give him yet. I forget. Didn't I have someone with like crazy high agility? Oh wait, yeah, they are unconscious. I.e., they're not on this field. Well, I got another legal defense. There are no changes I wish to make. I mean, he's just gonna throw it to these guys, and he's gonna try and swarm over here, which will let me run up the field. But if I put people here and here, then he's gonna have to help a lot more. You know what? Now's your time. Where's Junk Trunker at? Junk Trunker? Coochie-chan? I don't want to put my thrower up there, but he does have 8 armor, so if we do this... I don't know why I did that when clearly this guy should be there. Oh, sorry. You'll have to move over here. And it's symmetrical. End phase. Good throw for him. I would love to get my catchers to have dodge or something like that. So I'm looking forward to that occurring at some point. He's used his blitz already. It's not done much. He's thinking about a reroll. No, maybe he wasn't. Maybe there's a bit of latency I'm not familiar with. That was a mistake. He should have left him there, and then he could have assisted with the tackle zone on this guy. Now he has to waste this move doing that. And a dodge. I guess he's planning on putting it right here. Now this guy has a good bash on him, but he's wasted, he wasted a movement on that. That didn't have to occur. Once again, if he had extra movement, he could have put a guy here and then wouldn't have to risk a dodge. He's going the slow and steady route. I'm not sure if that route exists. But against my people. I mean, because he doesn't understand tackle zones. It's, What is this? It's a full team iron bike. No one will move. Oh my god, Junk Trunker. If you die, it doesn't even matter. Just replace you with a journeyman. It's the exact same character. I wanted to fumble this pickup so badly. I'm so sorry. I'm like really sorry that happened. You invested so much into that. What's your strength value? It's still kind of high. That's just dumb. Well, it's going to be hard to get my guys down as far as I want to. I can, in theory, pick that guy up with that guy. Yeah, theory's a lot, though. Do something like this. Just put tackle zones around the ball. This guy doesn't understand tackle zones, so it should be fine. The last thing I'll do is I will put people here and here and here. Just completely steal off these guys' movements unless they, you know, unless he like does something about it. Ah, fuck it. I'll blitz with you. Where's my... Can you reset? No, you can't. That's a going for it. Let's do it! Nice. We're not going to follow. Because of the going for it. I mean, now I can pick up the goddamn ball. Of course, now my people are too far away. What about that? No, that's a lot. That's a lot of dodges. I have dodge here, though. Fuck it. I got nailed. We're going to actually use it just to see if I can really scam my way out of this with the dodges. Mate. That's just dumb. That's really dumb. Alright. You here. Or I'm like you here. You here. And you here. Well, you here might help more. Then you here? Nah, probably up here. To going for it. So probably just over here. These guys are going to get tackled, but the point is to make these guys tackle these guys, and hopefully it all works out. Let me guess. Nah, not worth risking it. Better have this guy just be annoying down here. Now, you could definitely get rid of this ball here. It's just going to be a clusterfuck to do so. I would love to get pitcher the catcher to the level by scoring a touchdown. Smell something. Did all right. Gain is happening is actually did really good there with both the blitz and the whatnot. Now on this side, these guys actually don't have a way. Well, yeah, they don't have a way to beat these guys down with the 2 dice. They can dodge and stuff. That's unfortunate. Because my player has... Wow. He's given up, I think. He really has just given up. Before he can concede, I'm going to score my level up. That's actually the idea behind that. I'm going to get my level up before he can do anything. Yep, this is an acceptable defensive zone. I feel bad about beating up a new player. I mean, at this rate, he's just going for the 5 SPP you get from being MVP. I don't think his players have done anything else. They're all... This guy threw a pass. This guy threw a pass. And that's it. Well, because these guys threw passes, they're likely to get MVP. So they'll level. Increases team value a little bit. You know, a blitzer leveling up's pretty good. You can give him lots of good things. I murdered his other blitzer. That's no long-term effect. The lineman sucks, but he had 0 SPP anyways, so replacing him with a journeyman is actually very doable and easy. Of course, in the long run, you might have to hire him, but... Meh. Meh. I'm glad I fought these last 2 matches. Maybe... I started to feel like maybe I was awful at this game. I sometimes feel like I'm awful at this game. Still. I mean, that cage the guy had before wasn't going to do anything anyways. Because I could have just, like, parked people in front of it. And then he'd have to move people out of here to let his runner back out. Which just wastes time. And also putting him over here means that, these guys over here won't be able to help. Because they'll be too far away. Or have to move, like, incredibly slowly. I'm talking about the last match where you had, like, the U cage. Like, complete... The tunnel of men. You know, complete... Well, didn't have any balls in it, but... It didn't work at all. He overcommitted to it in a major way, then fucked up a dodge. Remember, kids, that happens when you don't know about tackle zones. Team Orcs is free bonus turn. Awesome. Let's go for the ball! Should I... That's such a dick move. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have this little contingent of people just go for the ball. Because he is not smart enough to mark them. I'm sorry that you're not smart enough to mark people. But you're not. Oh, and also, here's how you do well at this game. I don't want you guys helping, so boop. Just make you do some dice rolls here. Nothing personal, just doing some dice rolls. I still have a blitz. I mean, I don't want you to do it, because then you might get experience. but good enough. Knock you back here and follow. Good job. And yep, that'll do it. This fucking luck is so bullshit. Where? I mean, it is kind of bullshit with the way I've been murdering his players. But that's actually mostly because he's been dodging my high elves, and he hasn't been tackling them. He's only been tackling them whenever he needs to. And, I mean, that's not a bad move. That's not a bad thing, but what he needs to do is he needs to throw it to this guy and have this guy, like, huddle in, like, any kind of cage he can get. I mean, to be fair, the reason he isn't tackling my elves is because since he doesn't understand tackle zones, he rarely gets 2 die on them. Well, I can pretty much consistently always get 2 die, and I'm like, got 2 die on this guy, I got 2 die on this guy. I'm gonna punt to this guy so this guy can move over, get 2 die on this guy. There's a domino effect here, and that's mostly because I can do that because he has less players. Oh, he's making the cage way over there. That means he's gonna have to do a dodge with all these players if he wants to do that. He has some more rerolls than me, to be fair. Now, if he blocks up these corners, then it's a bad cage, because then the runner can't get away from anybody. Now, there's marked 2 people, but I've also have 2 people down here, completely free, and there's 2 dice in this guy. And he isn't a blitzer either. It's gonna be a 1 die. Never mind. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend my time. I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna punch his people. I could get unlucky with the dice rolls. You know, that's totally fair. There's some logic in saying just rushing down here and blocking the ball is more important. But I'm in the lead. He can't catch up, especially if he cages the ball this far down the end zone. I mean, I don't think he'd catch up anyways if he did like 2 goals per turn, which he can't really do down that far. Well, you're already about the level. I don't want you to get anything. Hold on. What do we got here? I kind of want you to get a level. Punch you down here so you have more to go through. These guys are now free to come over here and mark this guy here. Really just plug up these end zones where you could get away. I'm not going to move you down there, though. Might move you down there. Nah, that's pretty far away. Also, because you have the lower movement allowance. Before we do that, you're going to punch this guy. Ooh, I want that. Use him or lose him. Well, I lost him. Acceptable. He still has 2 of his rerolls, but I'm in a better position. A much better position. He can't get 2 dice in this guy very easily now because there's no one backing him up. So now it is just a case of more bodies equals more dice. The blitz was wasted. Just want you to know that. Or that movement was wasted. He needed to do one or the other. Not both. Both was a mistake. He's only moving the ball 1 space at a time. Also a mistake. It's all this open area to go to. It looks like he's only trying to cage with these 5 characters. Which is fine. There we go. I mean, he didn't get a free turn, but he got pretty much a free turn there. I'm not sure if I respect how he spent it, but shit happens. I might have this guy stand up, I might not. He can't score from here. I don't feel threatened in any way about him scoring. You have 8 out of 6. You're so good. You have 5 out of 6. I might just blitz this guy here and be done with it. Who do we have that's about to level? Oh, come over. I'll blitz you. Wow. Well, we can push and follow, and then both of these characters will have more dice rolls they can help with. There we go. There we go. We'll stay here. Very tempted to foul him. If my lineman gain his happiness. What's that foul chance, by the way? 72% chance to foul? I feel like that might even be the correct thing to do. Alright, we'll do it. Wow. I'm just rude. I want the SPP, though. I really want the SPP. Now, he'll foul my guy unless I get him out of there. Oh, he's rolling it. He doesn't want the niggling injury. I mean, it's late in the game. That's fair. That's fair. Apparently has 429 rerolls. No, I have 429 rerolls. What? That's a mistake, I think. Well. Yeah. But I want more SPP. I need a TD. Nah. Neither how tackle zones work. Don't be mean, lol. Here, I'm gonna try and be nice. I don't mean to be rude, but you need to Google how the tackle zones work. It's not just more guys equals more dice. Whoops. What did I press? What did I press? What did I press? Hold on, settings. Level 1. Save. Okay. It is not just more guys equals more dice. Not trying to be rude. It's only 1 dice? If I stand you up, this will work. Unfortunate. Yeah, but this is fine too. Before we do that, though, he's made a decision. So I'll make a decision. I'll move my guys this way. I'm an asshole. I know. I'm not going to help him get his touchdown. I'm going to try and get more SPP of my guys. This guy's fine where he is, I think. No, I kind of want... Well, I guess I kind of want this to be where it goes. Nice. And also, he's made a small mistake here, where I could move the ball back some. Only 1 dice. Well, actually, you're 2 dice, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come on, let me use one of my 429 rerolls! Nah. You know what? I demolished this guy, but I gave him a hint on how to improve himself. I mean, I've also murdered his team. And I did so a little dishonorably with a foul. But you know what? I tried. And I don't. I tried. I'm just gonna end my turn after this. I don't... Wow. He has to do... he needs someone down. He needs a runner down here, I think. Well, they only have movement allowance 7. I think his whole team has movement allowance 7, except for the blitzers, I think. But you can't afford to pass it because he already moved. Because it's not just... All these rolls. Alright, what I need to do. If I can swing it. I mean, he's probably gonna move this guy. Oh no. Well, whatever. No injury, no injury, no injury, no injury. I can have a full team next round, but there's no injury. Alright. Acceptable. The dodge is unnecessary. I think he's trying to foul. I'm not entirely sure. Foul his guy down here. That would just be rude. That would be so rude. Well, first of all. Both these guys have block. It's not going to stop me, though. It's going to stop me a little bit. Just for a moment, though. Just for, like, a quick little moment. Great. Come on, KO! Well, I tried. And I don't really care about the rest of this. GG. Great godly game. Thank you. 429 rerolls. I wish. 420 blaze it. He's going for the long bomb pass. Pretty good pass. Pretty good pass. You got a little bit of SPP for that, I hope. Yep. A couple 6s in a row. I think that guarantees this guy the MVP. Once again, because of the tackle zones. He doesn't quite understand how they work. This guy isn't going to be able to hit. All these guys will have 1 dice on my other guys because they had the same strength and they're inside interlocking tackle zones. I'm not trying just to, like, you know, shame him by saying all this. I'm mostly saying it to remind myself to, like, test. So I'm like doing a math problem and testing yourself on it. Because I need to know about these tackle zones too. And I do constantly get confused, so it's nice to see, like, this is how you would prevent this defensively. Well, there we go. There's his bash. Come on, 8 armor. In the final moments, don't let this be it. Great job. Now this guy's cleared up, so he has 2 dice in this guy. I do not have dodge, because I chose strong arm instead. I thought that was a good idea for a thrower. And that's the end of his turn. Unless he wants to, like, move and give my guys some bonus. There we go. In dodge we trust. All right. It's pretty good winnings. Acceptable winnings. Extra fan factor. Hell no. Gucci-chan. 9 armor breaks. 3 passes, 3 touchdowns. 1 armor break. Oh, baby. Let's do our levels. 3 levels. I love it. I want it inside of my body. Roll the dice, baby. Doubles! Armor value movement. Any skill? Mate. Mate. A movement allowance. Yeah, that could really work out. I think movement allowance is less important than getting a skill, though. Once again, we have the opportunity to do, like, you know, a strength skill. Actually, with my Blitzer, something like, you know, guard, maybe? Might make sense. While making a block action, if this block results in a pushback, he can choose any empty square adjacent to his opponent to push back his opponent. When making a blocker blitz and grab and sidestep will cancel each other out, and the standard pushback rules apply. Grab will not work if there are no empty adjacent squares. A player with a grab skill can never learn or gain the frenzy skill. Alright. We can also learn some passings. Leader? Team with 1 or more players, the leader skill may take a single leader reroll counter and add it to their team rerolls at the start of the game and halftime after any Master Chef rolls. The leader reroll may only be used so long as at least 1 player with the leader skill is on the pitch, even if they are prone or stunned. Is Squishy our leader? Is Squishy our leader? Huh. I mean, it's also important to know that we need dodge as well, but it's important to, like, weigh the pros and cons here. I don't want another movement allowance, as nice as that would be. 6 is enough for our Blitzer. Armor value, I hope not to get hit, and that's kind of the best I can do. Which leaves passing and strength as, like, is there something we want here? You know, pass the player with the pass rolls of the dice. We can make him like a thrower. He has high enough agility that any of these skills will make him a decent thrower. Guard's pretty good because then I can just put him into the lineman, and because of his lowered movement allowance, I might make it'd probably be a smart idea. Guard allows you to ignore the rules about tackle zones being right and wrong. That's, if all your players have guards, then more bodies equal more dice. Period. So I think I'll give him guard. Yeah. We're high rollers down here. Gucci-chan. Roll the dice, baby. I rolled doubles. He's a lineman. Gucci-chan's a lineman. That's an extra guard skill. Is that good enough, though? I think it is. Having 2 guys with guard and you put them next to each other and then they're really, really, really good. Because the weakness of guard is that if other players don't have guard, then they still can't assist you when you're being attacked. So putting 2 guys with guard right next to each other is very nice. Alright, catcher. Level for me, baby. Doubles again. This is the land of the doubles! That being said, I don't want him to have guard or anything like that. Grab, piling on, multiple block. All these are not good. What about passing? He could be a leader, but catchers are always really vulnerable for that. Dump off? That's what the runner had before, and allows him to, basically, if he's about to be tackled, he can pass it to somebody else. Which is nice. But I really don't think anything can beat dodge in this result, because our catcher has the highest movement allowance, and so he is going to be running through some tackle zones a lot of the time. So I think it's going to have to be dodge still, even with the doubles. Which is unfortunate, but hey. Sorry, catcher, you're not likely to use your guard skill that much. And boom, there's our team. Look at that. So sexy, so swift. We have 100 thou. That's enough for another reroll. We won't have anything to do after that, but you know what? An extra permanent reroll is always nice. So, yeah, we'll pick it up. We're team value 1410. Oh, baby. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.